Rinky Dinky.
Band on tour, band on tour.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 10th episode of Band on Tour, brought to you by Rinky Dinky Co. Rinky Dinky Co. has an app out right now called Rinky Dinky Rhyme Book, available on the iPad, and in the future will be available on many other mobile platforms. This is Simon Alexander, owner and creator of Rinky Dinky Co., and I am here with 6C, the band on tour.
Woo! My name's Audrey, I play guitar and sing.
My name is Cameron, I play drums and do ooh-ahs.
Hey, my name's Miguel. I play bass and I do backup vocals.
And
Johnny, for some reason.
He was about to talk.
What?
Johnny, come on, man.
I'm sorry guys. This is Johnny. I play guitar.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Just sit a little bit farther back. This is gross.
Are you okay, man? I mean, you don't have to talk too much if you're not feeling well.
I'm feeling worse than I did last time.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I feel kind of...
Ew.
I feel...
Why is it red? What is that?
What?
On his arm.
Ew,
What?
dude, go to the restroom.
Dude, go wash it off, man.
Disgusting.
Anyway, Alexandria,
DC,
Virginia.
You know what we forgot?
DC.
You know what we forgot to talk about the night before
What?
in the last podcast? That we saw that movie about moonshine.
Oh,
What was it called?
Lawless.
Lawless. Okay. Right, so that movie with Shia LaBeouf took place in Virginia, and we were driving through Virginia the next morning, so it was crazy.
You mean this morning? Wait,
This morning.
this morning that we're going to
This
talk
podcast.
about.
This past morning.
This past morning podcast.
On the way over to,
So we were going, I'm going to Alexandria. All the way
Cameron
to
drove.
Alexandria. And what happened on that ride to Alexandria?
Nothing.
No.
Snowed a bit. Yes.
It did?
On the drive? Well, there
Well,
was
we
a
saw
lot
some
of
snow.
Oh, we
snow.
drove to...
You guys were asleep. Right?
No,
Yeah, I
me
don't
and Cameron
know.
drove.
oh yeah, we did.
No,
Did I drive some of it?
We drove to here first. To DC, didn't we?
Oh,
No.
to DC.
No.
Oh,
We went to Alexandria first.
Oh yeah.
From Charlotte to Alexandria to
I'm
play
confused.
the show.
Okay, I get it now.
Yes. So this place is called the Light Horse, but it sounds like the Lighthouse. It's a pun.
It's very funny. So,
And when we got to Alexandria, that's when it started snowing.
Yeah.
And it was crazy.
And this was Super Bowl Sunday.
yeah, it was really, really funny because, like, we got out of the car, and right when I got out of the car, it wasn't snowing. And then I felt something on my nose, and I was like, what's this?
What's this? What's this?
Covered everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming. Wake up, Jack. This isn't fair. What's this?
I wish I knew the words so I could go off with
That's
you,
my
man.
favorite movie.
Man, it's so good.
Oh my gosh, that's good.
So I was spinning around like a schoolgirl.
And can we say how awesome their downtown looked?
Oh yeah.
There were
cool.
huge trees lining the street with Christmas lights in them. I mean, it wasn't Christmas anymore, but it was snowing.
It looked like Miguel's lighting had just come like a week earlier
Yeah.
and got everything all
Actually,
prepped.
that I would have done a little better, but yeah.
Miguel made a little company back home
During Christmas time.
before, like between tours to make some money. It was called Miguel's Lighting. He made a Facebook page, and it was just he would install people's Christmas lights for them for money.
Yep. So if you're hearing, go check out the page Miguel's Lighting on Facebook. I know it's not Christmas, but hey, next year
Feeling festive?
if you need me,
Somebody may be listening to this at Christmas time.
yeah,
It'll
that's
fit
true.
it perfectly.
So just remember my page, and I could hook you up, or for any birthday parties or
Anything that you need for Christmas lights.
Yeah, if you need lights up.
Also, Cameron and Miguel do DJ.
Oh yes, we do.
Do
We
DJ
do some DJing. We do some DJing. DJing. See what
Yeah,
I'm getting at?
well, you did it once.
Yeah, we
Talk
did
about that
did
one
a
time.
party. It was really fun. Since the house that we were at, we were having trouble with like we had two laptops. I had one laptop.
An iPod.
Oh, one of the laptops wasn't working, so we had to work with two. We had two laptops, our PA speakers, and we just like set it up in
And
this
our phones,
backyard.
we used our phones.
Yeah, and our phones, and so we would just like going from one side to the next, lower the volume, unplug it super quick, plug into the next device, and hit play, turn the volume up, and like so we're just like mixing, and we had like this big list of like, so like while we're mixing, you could like tell us like, well, we want to hear this song, and like while we're mixing, we'll mix in the songs that you like. And
Yeah,
so,
they did request.
It was
Yeah.
for like a
it was a birthday party, 14-year-old birthday party. It was a lot of fun. Like they really enjoyed it. So if you ever need any diggity DJing, let us
The
know.
girls had a blast at that party, so
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah, they were cool cats. They were fun.
It was a costume party too.
It was.
Remember that?
It was.
And then we did the whole
you
segment.
had contests, right?
Yeah, we had like a
We
contest.
had a dance off, a shuffling off.
Oh my god, we did.
Back when shuffling was really big.
We thought, me and Karen were like, let's just do something that could get tired. Like, let's see who could shuffle the longest. Remember that?
Yeah, but they
were like shuffling
but
for
they went
hours.
they went off, man. Like they were not messing around. I think we had to play the song again.
Yeah,
That's how long they were going.
repeated.
And like one of the kids was like, "How long is this gonna go for?" And we're like,
You
"As long
guys
as
can't
yeah, it's like you
shuffle
can't
anymore."
shuffle anymore." And they're like, "My legs hurt." And I was like, "I'm sorry." I'm supposed to be bleeding.
Just call the school districts and tell them that that's how to get the kids to get exercise.
Just shuffle them out.
And all the kids have like bicycle thighs. Like, bicycle thighs. That'd be hilarious. But yes, DJing, Christmas lights, hit us up on the regular. Okay, so segueing over to the snowed a bit. When we got out of the car, we got lightly covered. It was beautiful. Walked inside to the bar called Light Horse. Went upstairs.
It was pretty packed because it was Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, it was pretty packed. So, but he was like, "Okay, well, you're not going to start playing until after the Super Bowl finishes." So we wait.
And there was another thing, that prediction. Remember?
yeah.
You remember when Future Johnny came into the Honest Pint and said that there was going to be a blackout?
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
this is gonna happen at the Super Bowl. When
Yeah.
Johnny said that?
Yeah.
I remember.
And remember how we were saying it's like, oh, you look older, you look like weird.
A couple days older.
It kind of looks like you kind of look the same. Dude,
Yeah.
just if you're gonna cover your mouth, man.
I think I got some of that.
No,
Disgusting.
but it was really, really funny.
But
'cause-
yeah, it happened.
yeah, check it. So next time Johnny says something, really take it to heart because he might blow your mind.
Maybe.
Maybe.
He says a lot of stuff. Some of the stuff he says is just like weird.
Malarkey. That's true. That's true.
It's like, especially lately.
Yeah, he's been talking a lot in his sleep. It's really funny.
It's raining. It's raining. It's raining. Rain.
Rain.
I don't know where.
You don't remember that at all?
It's
Seriously?
called snow. When
You
it's
were
frozen.
saying it so loud, you woke pretty much all of us up. I think Cameron was the only one asleep still.
Sleep like a rock.
And then we just had to like kick you and you
It
stopped
looks like
saying
you're
it.
like driving too. Your arms are out like that. Just moving them
10
side to
and
side, like-
2s.
yeah,
10
like,
and 2s.
it looked like you were driving.
Yeah, that was last night.
Rain.
We should set up a
rain.
video camera and record
Yeah, see
him
what
tonight.
happens.
That's a good idea. It's a really good idea.
So,
I like it. I like it a lot.
So anyway, it was a Super Bowl.
No, but I think the craziest thing, just gotta throw this out. I have to say
You always
this.
do that.
Honestly,
Technically,
to be honest, check it, Everett. From the second that we opened the door to load in our instruments, the power went out at the Super Bowl. And the second we finished unloading and like closed up all the trailer, parked it and everything, and walked inside and sat down, the power came back on Super Bowl. I thought
had
that
no
was really
idea.
cool. Yeah, the entire time we were loading in, I was listening to it and I was like, yes, it's confirmed. It is going to be turning on quite soon. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, this just in. The coach has been telling everybody in 12 minutes. Nope, but this coach has been saying in 5 minutes. Who do we believe? Joe, how do you feel about that? Well, Joe, I think they're all full of poop. So let's all just listen to the main guy that controls electricity so we're all not stupid. Yeah, that's what
That's word for word.
Word for word, verbatim.
Actually, that was a recording. We needed to get permission from the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Cameron, you should have...
No, what you...
Sorry, guys.
That too, that was a clip from
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
From Milo Goes West. What? That's right.
Five-O goes west.
The adventure.
Milo and Otis.
Milo and Otis.
that was a good
Milo
one.
and
Did they
Otis.
go west though?
Final goes
No,
west.
they went north.
They went to the western.
So the Super Bowl was...
Yes.
They had a couch on the stage, so we couldn't set up.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But we had a food
Oh yeah,
tab.
Those burgers were.
I think the food was the best part of the night.
Oh yeah,
I do.
for
That
sure.
was
I
really
agree.
good.
For sure.
I had breakfast burger.
This is so
It had
Oh, you had one of those?
bacon and egg.
Dude, how was it?
It was so good.
I
I've
almost
had,
got that.
I've had burgers with bacon and egg before, but these burgers were.
I got the barbecue burger because every once in a while I'll get one of those just because I want to see how they do it in whatever
Yeah.
town they're in. This one they did perfectly well. Like when they say the fried onion strings,
Yes.
it was like packed
Right.
on there. It looked
saw-
looked gourmet. It was awesome.
I wasn't hungry, but I had some chicken wings.
All right.
They're good.
After
did you
this,
have?
Oh, wow.
Wait, this is the best part of the evening, man. We got to talk about this
Yeah.
for a
No,
while.
I'm just.
I had a
this is like
burger.
torture, bro.
Regular
Yeah.
burger with Swiss cheese and blue cheese.
What? They had blue cheese?
You didn't see it?
No.
Yeah, that's weird.
Hey, man.
Oh, God,
okay,
Johnny.
there's that red stuff again. Okay, just get off my burger, man. Just,
What did you have, Cameron?
I had a burger with Swiss cheese, American cheese. It had
Some cheeses.
it had super crispy bacon. It had grilled onions. It had lettuce, tomato.
You guys, tonight we get
It had
pizzas, don't we?
sauteed
so.
mushrooms.
Oh, the sauteed mushrooms.
Everything was so. And they give us two big pictures
Yeah,
of
of some
Coca-Cola.
It was-
Ice cold
So
Coca-Cola.
good.
So,
Remember the first where you guys had Dr.
Dr.
Pepper every night, and they were like, oh, "You have Dr. Pepper?
it's
oh
because
my
not
God,
everybody had
I forgot."
Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper.
But everybody
Yeah,
did
but
have
then
Dr. Pepper, and you would act like nobody had
You
it.
guys know that Dr. Pepper is its own thing? Like, they're not part of
Pepsi
Yeah.
Cola.
Pepsi Cola, they're not part of
Isn't
Coca-Cola.
that awesome?
It's so cool.
No,
You
because
should
they're
have
so
Dr.
good.
Pepper every night just to support them.
Do y'all want to know why it's called Dr. Pepper?
Yes.
Why?
I found this out recently. Apparently, the sauce they used for the Dr. Pepper flavoring used to be a medicine, like a cough medicine, and they liked it so much they stopped using the cough medicine and they just threw it in a soda, and people just loved it.
What?
Yeah,
Is that real? Is that a
and,
fact?
you know, it used to be a syrup for a cough syrup.
Show me the.
Google it.
Show me
No.
some pie
Google
charts
it.
and show
Yeah.
me
I
some.
want to Wikipedia that chicken nugget.
So yeah, tell me if I'm wrong.
We never believed
agree with me if not.
I believe you,
tweet
Cameron.
at me
I don't
if I'm lying. And
How
tell me,
can
You
they
didn't
tweet
even
at
have
you?
Twitter.
I don't have Twitter. Tweet the band.
How can you tweet the band?
Oh, let me
Tweet.
tell you.
Okay.
It's 3 words smushed together. It's the @ symbol, and then it's sick, the word slash, and then the word C as in SEA. So together it's SICK SLASH SEA.
Sick/C.
So go and find us. Like we said,
also- I'm sorry. You can also go to facebook.com/6C. You can also, if you
Go
want
to
to check out Rinky Dinky Co. and see what I'm up to, go to facebook.com/Rinky Dinky Co.
is there like a promotional video they can watch about the app or something?
You can,
There is.
yeah, you
Yes.
can go onto YouTube and then just look for Rinky Dinky Rhyme Book, and there's a little animation thing that I made. I learned
That's
how
really
I learned
cool.
how to animate and produce this video in 4 days.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah,
awesome.
everybody like I know it stinks because we don't really get to do a lot of promotions on the app, and I really want to say like, go check it out, man. Like girls, woman, man, child, everybody, go check it out. It doesn't matter if you're 2, it doesn't matter if you're 70. Go check it out because no matter what age you are, you will enjoy it.
It's very, very
Yeah,
cool.
and it's very simple too. It's just the best thing about it. It's not like overly done or
Nice.
overly complicated. You get it. The music entrances you. The stickers are notes. It's beautiful. You get to make
It's
songs,
designed to suck you in.
and it does.
And it sucks everyone in, especially kids,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so...
And Peter.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that. Actually, no. Yes, we can talk about that.
No, we can't.
No, we can't.
No, we can't. So, just kidding. Ha 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 ha.
No one?
You never
I have
know.
a feeling in the future we're gonna see someone named Peter, and he's gonna play the app.
That's what
I don't know if it's gonna happen.
You know what?
I
That sounds.
have a gut
Are you
feeling.
Prophet?
Did you just?
I told you I haven't been feeling super awesome,
Oh, yeah. That's
and
right.
like my brain is like, I don't know. It feels fuzzy, but then at times it feels like really.
You have extreme clarity.
Yeah, like that's a
Yeah.
good way to put extreme clarity. Like I'm mad. Like
Right.
really, really
Like
mad.
like a
Is that what you mean by
scientist?
clarity?
Sure.
No, like anger, like rage.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
snap diggity, Simon.
Better stop
Jeez.
staring at me, Johnny.
You have that blank look on your face.
Johnny's. Hey,
Just
Johnny.
chill, man.
Hey,
Someone slap him.
Let's just.
It's just one person.
Sorry, that was too
horrible.
many. I'm sorry, Johnny. Well, forgive me for
Sorry,
slapping
Johnny.
you.
He didn't even flinch, though.
I know.
Sorry, guys. What's going on?
I guess
Where am I?
Just try to stay awake. I mean,
I'm sorry.
if you
Alright.
want to, like,
Super Bowl.
lay down or
Right?
something.
Yeah, so we
Super
were
Bowl?
talking about, we got to the Light Horse, we had the food, the Super Bowl's going on, we were watching the Super Bowl as we were eating.
Yeah.
Eating poop.
I had a burger with Swiss cheese and blue cheese.
There was blue
Johnny,
cheese.
Johnny,
You already
What?
you
talked
said
about
that already,
You
dude.
did?
Yes.
Are you okay? You said that already.
Anyway, guys, let's
Anyway,
move
yeah.
on.
So we all ate burgers, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people there, but when the Super Bowl ended,
Everybody
everyone started
took off.
leaving, and I told Cameron,
There was
round as many people.
I stopped at a table and they're like, "Oh, okay."
no. There
And
was
they just took off.
There was
Girls,
one
right?
one couple
I mean,
stayed.
That was a
One
cold
couple.
song. Stupid girl. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Stupid.
Stupid girl.
One couple stayed that I asked to stay, and they stayed for the
The
entire
whole
set.
set.
The whole set,
And then they left.
and then they left.
And there was one guy stayed for a
Oh, no,
while,
he was-
and he bought an EP.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
What
said
did he say to you guys?
he said I travel a lot and
I don't know much about music.
I don't know much about music,
was-
but you guys are really good. And he told us to play at a bigger venue.
Yeah. We shouldn't be playing here. Like, you should be playing it.
I think Sunday night. Well, I know Sunday night is a horrible night to
Yeah.
play, so we can't just assume that
Base it off
that
that.
happens at that venue. I'm sure it's a very good venue.
No,
but-
yeah, they said like
they said
Saturdays.
Sunday nights
Saturdays is music night. Like
Yeah.
a lot.
Maybe.
Like
I
they,
don't
they,
know. Because, well, when you're playing, you try to get a balanced sound.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh, that was
and-
ridiculous.
So you got a balanced sound in the beginning, and you had turned everything down because it's a smaller venue.
Yep.
And then somebody came up to me, and I'm not in the band. I was sitting there watching. Came up to me telling me to tell you guys to turn it down. So I said, okay. But he said it like it was a long-winded way of telling me to do that while they were playing. So I was having a really hard time hearing him. So maybe that's why we needed to turn it down. So then I told you guys to turn it down, and you did. And it still sounded balanced. And then 1 or 2 songs later, somebody else came up to me and told me that you guys needed to turn it down again. So then I had to relay the message, because we were all in the same room. And there was... I think you guys put up that picture, right? The
Yeah.
Super Bowl audience? It was
Yeah.
me in the room.
With the lighter, just
Yeah, I was in the room. There was a couple people that were like right outside of the room that were watching, but I was the only person in the room while they were playing. So
Well, that old man
immediately
joined
after
you.
I was told, I just said it out loud right afterwards, like, you guys need to turn down. It wasn't like I had to walk up to stage and do anything. It's just, you guys need to turn it down. So then you turned down to probably 1/16th volume or so.
It was like practically playing electric guitar without being plugged in.
yeah, like you could hear my strings clank, 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 clank.
Yeah,
You didn't
More
have
than
to use-
actually. Than the,
You didn't
I-
really have to use the mic to
No,
hear.
I play a semi-hollow body guitar, and so you could pretty much hear that coming out of the hollowness of the guitar, and that was it. That's all you could hear. We don't really enjoy playing really quietly, just, you know.
This was exceptionally quiet.
I
too.
don't think we've ever played this quiet. It was
No,
really-
we have.
It was. It felt like you guys
For
were.
kickoff.
No.
It felt like you
This
guys
is
were.
quieter.
Yep,
It felt like you guys were an annoyance more than
Yeah.
an entertaining act.
For
But
sure.
like not because the music was annoying. It was just like, oh well, this band has to play because we told them they're going to play here, but we
Yeah.
don't really want them to play, so we're going to tell them to play quietly, and then we're going to tell them not to play as long as they were supposed to.
Yeah.
Just because there's other people here and they don't really.
Why did I get angry right now?
You got angry?
Yeah, I just got really angry right now. It's like out of nowhere. I wasn't angry that night, but for some reason right now I'm just...
You were kind of angry that night.
No, I was annoyed. I'm literally genuinely...
Guys, let's lighten up.
Yeah, let's move to the next topic. Anyway,
Anyway,
we're
that
not
happens.
talking about that.
That happens from time to
Yeah.
time. But we got to stay with Garret, who
Really
was
great guy.
a bartender there. Is that right?
He was
Yeah.
one of the managers, I think.
Yeah, like he was a nice guy. He was like, "Hey, man, I understand. This is like
It was really cold.
this is not at all what you guys should be getting. It's not what should happen. It's a Super Bowl. It's just perfect storm of not good things happening that night.
It wasn't in his hands either.
Yeah, it wasn't in his hands. So he was trying to just make it better for us. But we had good food, so we had food in our bellies,
And we got paid.
And we got paid.
So that's
and we sold an
all-
EP.
Yes.
And so it wasn't like a total loss of a night. And it had snowed. It was like there
And
was
it was
a lot
beautiful.
of really nice things happening.
Yeah.
So then Garret was kind enough to let us stay at his place, which was nice and tiny. It was small.
Yes.
It was a small place. It's not intended to have 5 extra people
Yeah.
go and
Yeah.
try to sleep
And
over
if
there.
we weren't there, we would have slept in the van, and it really was snowing, so you
Yeah,
can
it was-
imagine how cold it would have
Yeah,
been.
so it was very appreciated.
Yeah.
Very, very,
Yeah.
very
We
appreciated.
ended up sleeping in the
And-
kitchen floor, and then we
The hallway.
went out to the hallway. Yeah.
Yeah. Shared a cot. And
That
it
was crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like we're trying to make as much space as possible. Oh,
So
that was a-
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
bad
I was just
decision.
looking at you guys like, that is a horrible idea. I don't know why you would do that.
I told him, let's switch spots with Cameron and
Yeah, y'all two could have slept there.
on the floor.
Or you should have just ditched the cot and put sleeping bags there.
We didn't have enough sleeping bags.
Oh, we didn't?
No, we didn't have enough blankets.
I
And
was
then we were-
freezing that
Yeah,
night.
it was really
I
cold.
was sweating that night.
God, Miguel, why did you even use a blanket? You should have just given it to me.
Because if you
Sorry.
didn't have a blanket, it would have been cold.
Miguel's like a freaking Wookiee, right?
Sure.
Abominable snowman.
Sure.
And I was kind of next to the heater too.
Yeah, you were, you freaking jerk.
Well, y'all put my bed there. I didn't put it there.
Oh,
That's true. We set it up for us. Like, there we go.
next to the hitter. Oh, no.
God, if I could turn back time, if I could find
Hey,
a
quit
way.
living in the
I
past.
could turn back
Why are
time.
you flexing?
I don't know.
Because he actually
wanna flex.
the way he keeps himself warm at night is with his muscles,
I just flex my muscles.
and then the heat cycles in there, and then
Ignite.
That's the sound
Super
of fire.
Saiyan.
What's Super Saiyan?
Super Saiyan.
Okay, so before we stayed with Garrett, we sent Cameron. Well, Garrett gave us this idea.
to the sexy bar.
Yeah, he gave us this idea to go find a place to stay with by like making friends with random people at this bar called the Flying Fish.
Which
we
is
sent-
just a couple of bars down,
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna take over on this story really quick. So me and Johnny go walking down to the Flying Fish, right? And we're there, right? We walk inside. People are making out. People are significantly hitting on each other. People are bumping and grinding. People are getting their jam on. You know what I'm saying? And you could just tell nobody in there had the mission of taking a band home. Let me just say that. So we walk in there and we're like, you know what? Let's grab a beer. Maybe we have a beer. Maybe we can start a conversation with somebody. And so we're like we go up to the bar and we're looking at the menu. Like PBR is usually the cheapest thing, right? Usually $1, maybe
maybe.
$2. Yeah, $3.99. I was like, psh, yeah, right. So I was just like, ditch that shenanigans. So I put the money back. I was like, deuces, Flying Fish, and we ditched it and we left. And I was like, yeah, no, that was not going to work out. Though we do appreciate the recommendation. I bet on a regular night, if we had money and with karaoke was still going on, I think we would have made some friends.
Oh, karaoke wasn't still going
It was
on?
not going on. I was so mad. I wanted to sing a song too. I was like, I'm ready.
What song would you want to
I
sing?
don't know, dude.
How about this one? If I could turn back time,
I don't even know that song. I think I would sing that what's that song? That I don't know much, but I know I love you. Yeah, I think I would sing that
I don't
one.
think I've ever heard that.
Okay, so so that was done with that. We stayed
Yeah.
at Garrett's, woke up in a hallway. What? And then we went to Washington, D.C.,
Which is literally like
down the street.
I
Yeah.
thought we were a little bit farther away.
Me too.
And then it's like we got off the expressway and it's like, hey,
It's the Pentagon.
There's the Pentagon. What? How is this happening? We haven't gone anywhere yet.
That was so weird. We never had driven through Washington D.C.
And
We
then
always
the
drove around.
Washington Monument
Oh yeah,
was
so-
there. I was like, is that... We're not we're not in DC yet, are we? Is that the real Washington Monument? Or is that like a fake one?
It's crazy.
placebo.
Yeah, and there it was.
And
And
we
then
had-
Audrey saw what she thought was the White House.
Well, we were on the street that the White House was on, and we were driving, and I was just like looking around, and like, oh my god, it's the White House. And then
We looked and it's like
It's the Capitol building, which is white. It is a
you
white
were, you
house.
were right. Yeah,
It was
you were-
white.
It's a White House. It's not
It
the
is
White House.
a white
If you just switch out the first word.
house.
So, we were there, right?
Sucker.
We're
well,
outside.
if you want to embarrass me, I'm gonna embarrass Miguel right now.
Embarrass me, do it. I fart in my sleep, so what? Who doesn't? Come on.
We all do.
I say all my embarrassing things before you say anything. So what? I put my nose in public.
I don't care if I eat cat food sometimes.
When we were in Charlotte, Miguel was like, "Okay, guys, what state am I thinking
Oh, yeah.
of?" And so Johnny and I are guessing: Washington, Florida, Tennessee. He's like, nope. And so we finally give up, and he says, South Virginia.
Yeah.
We're like, that's not a state.
Wait, isn't there a Virginia and a South Virginia?
No, West Virginia
Okay.
and Virginia.
I was
So
like, dang.
he made a fool of himself.
That was hilarious.
Guys, we went to Washington, D.C. We saw the Pentagon.
Dude,
Dude.
Dude, you gotta get with it, Johnny. Wake up, bro.
focus.
Get that glazy look off your face,
literally
man.
Just said that.
Yeah, focus, man. God,
Did this just happen?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god. Sorry, guys.
Anyway,
Okay, yeah,
so
moving on. So, we got to go to the National Gallery
we
of
went
Art.
to the Starbucks, and I was
That's
waiting
not
in line to brush my teeth in the
We washed
bathroom.
up.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And
this
this
is
lady
important.
was in line behind me, and she was super nice. She sparked a conversation, and I was trying to hide the fact that I had my toothbrush in my pocket because we were waiting forever. And she was like, seriously, like, this isn't the time. It was in the morning, so people are going to work. She was like, this isn't the time to be fixing up your hair and stuff. And I was like, haha, yeah, totally. So I'm about to wash.
I bet she's brushing
brush
her
my
teeth in there, right?
I'm like, haha, it's horrible. But she was talking to me, and I asked if she was from Washington D.C. She said no. I used to live in New York and then moved to Florida after 9/11. And I'm trying to get a job here, so I'm interviewing today. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. She said, how long have you been here? And I said, maybe like an hour. And she was like, oh, no way. And I told her about the band, and she said, oh my gosh. And she asked me, is it like alternative music? And I said, yeah, it's like indie rock. She said, no way, I love indie rock. And then the door opened to the bathroom, and we had been waiting for seriously like 10 minutes. This hobo lady with a huge bag came out, and we were like, oh my god. And then I thought to myself, that's what I do at Starbucks.
That's how I look.
But if someone like, because we use the Starbucks bathrooms to do our business, because usually they have a guy bathroom and a girl bathroom, and they're private, and you can go in there and take your time. But, you know, I'm courteous.
We always get a coffee. We always
always
just
buy
go in and
something.
use.
Yeah.
the
And
restroom.
then if there's someone, if it's busy, I'll wait until it slows down. And then, you know, if I'm in there and someone jiggles the handle and I'm brushing my teeth, I'll finish brushing my teeth quickly and I'll get out, let them do their business, and then I'll go back and wash my face and just finish cleaning up and stuff. So, you know,
Nobody.
we wait. I mean, we're not rude. So we were waiting outside for like 10 minutes, and then this hobo finally comes out, and she had been there for so long, and I was thinking, okay,
Rude.
that was very rude,
No.
but whatever. So I go in and do my... I just actually brushed my teeth, and that's it. I just did
Sure
it quickly.
you do.
I had like coffee breath. It was disgusting. And then I got out, and I got one of our cool new business cards, and she had said that she wanted one, so I gave it to her, and she was like, oh, this is awesome. I'm going to follow you guys. And I was really, really nice of her. So
She had this awesome smile. I gotta say, like,
oh, she reminded me of the lady from... What's that new movie about identity theft?
it's called Identity Theft.
Yeah, it's called Identity.
Identity
Theft. I think
Theft,
it is, yeah.
Well, that lady that's super funny. She reminds me of her.
It's this smile that's just like
She had-
genuine.
she was really, really nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, so shout out. And then we left the Starbucks and tried to find parking to go to the National Gallery of Art.
And when you have a trailer, when you're pulling a trailer, you can't just go into the parking garages and stuff.
No, they literally denied us. Like,
Yeah,
we pulled in. He was like, "Stop!" And he was like, "Turn around!" And we're like, "What?" Like, sir, why are you so mean?
No, he was pretty nice.
He had 2 gats. He was wielding revolvers. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. A jokey joke.
But we got lucky. We parked really close.
We parked in front of the Capitol building, in front of the what is that called? The National Lawn? The lawn?
Yeah, that lawn that's long.
by the cap-
I feel
that
really
called?
stupid for not knowing. The one in front of the Washington Monument.
Yeah, the one where Forrest Gump was speaking and all those people were standing.
There's actually a picture.
that one,
There's a
I
picture of our van in front of the Capitol. So wherever you see that picture on our Facebook, that's
I
it.
posted that picture.
You did?
Right?
Yes,
Okay, it's up.
on
Oh, we
Instagram.
posted it. I don't know if we did.
But yeah, that was pretty good. That was a good parking spot. Nice. There was some
Sweet.
national squirrels were out there, and the national pigeon.
Dude, the
We were
birds.
we were in
The
the
birds.
van for a while just eating before we went to go look at art because we didn't want to be hungry.
Here's a professional tip, aka pro tip, for going to a museum, especially really awesome ones like the National Gallery of Arts. Eat.
Carb load.
Yeah, eat a lot before you go, because your brain will be very active while you're looking at this stuff, and you don't realize how hungry you get and how much energy you're actually burning off while you're in there. So if you eat a lot before you go, it'll help out a lot. So we made sure that we ate whatever we could before we went in there.
We even gave some food to the birds.
Yeah, they were loving us. But one thing I really want to throw in about going to that museum specifically, when you walk in, make sure you grab a map. Because like Simon said the last time he went there from the moment it opened to the moment it closed, and he only covered like half of it.
If that.
If maybe less. And the way we were able to do it, since we were so short on time, we hit up the most like historical spots in the museum. So we got to see original Picasso pieces, original Da Vinci, right?
Yeah, they have the only Leonardo da Vinci painting in the Western Hemisphere there.
And it is magnificent. The artwork, the like smoothness of the skin. You don't see
crazy.
paintbrushes. The detail on every hair strand. Like
It's crazy how a human being could just do that.
Yeah, and it's so
That's
perfect.
the thing,
amazing.
man.
It's-
You're in front of these, and this is, I went to school for studio art, and so I have this like crazy appreciation for art, and to see other people enjoy it is like gets me like going as well. But the whole thing for me is when you go to a museum and you see original art, especially masterworks, you're doing the exact same thing. I've said this like 40 times to everybody here, but you're doing the exact same thing that so many other important human beings have done. They look at this art in the same space that you're looking at, in the same, maybe not the same building or whatever, but the same space, a distance from the art. You're doing the exact same thing. And say you see a painting that that inspired another painting from another person, like if Picasso went and looked at a Rembrandt piece and was like, you know what, I'm going to do a portrait series. You're doing the exact same thing that he did.
It's so crazy.
You're looking at it and you're becoming inspired by the same work, doing the exact same thing that he did, and then he went and made masterpieces. And you can go into the same museum and look at the work that he did, and you might not know that it was derived directly from an experience that he had with this other work, but it's masterworks. You're doing the exact same thing, and you're in the same space that the artist was when they were creating this stuff. So you have, say it's a sculpture that you're looking at, and there were some mind-blowing sculptures there, like marble and bronze castings and just crazy stuff.
It's different than music because you can hear a song, but you're not there in the studio or with the instrument that they were using when they were creating it.
Right.
But here you're with it's original works. Like, they were actually standing in front of this exact same thing you're standing in front of.
You're looking at it.
physically.
You're looking at it, getting close, getting farther back, moving to the right, to the left. That's like especially for sculptures. It's like they were doing that. They were looking at it the exact same way. They're like looking at the detail just the same way that you were, and they were making the decision. This is right. I need to change this. I'm going to leave this like that. You're in the exact same space that another human being made that, and it transcends just like a tangible form of art. Like for me, when I see that stuff, I'm like, oh my God, I've got to step up everything that I do. Everything.
It's so crazy.
It's like pinnacle of human creativity, and it's paintings and it's sculptures, and there's some photographs and stuff that we didn't really get to see because there was just so much. But it's like whatever craft, whatever creative endeavor you're doing, you can master it. It's possible.
Yeah.
Humans did this stuff, and we are humans, and we can make the stuff that other people will see in the future and say, "Wow, I need to step my game up."
And what's really cool, like talking about sculptures and stuff, like you're talking about looking at the detail and saying how one thing needs to be better or one thing needs to be like, that's fine. The biggest thing about being human and creating something is the hardest thing to do is knowing when it's done. So basically when you look at these sculptures, looking at these art pieces, you are looking at, from their eyes, perfection. That is what they were shooting for. That is the final limit on every aspect where they wanted to take it. And looking at this sculpture that we saw of this girl that was reading a book on this like wicker chair, and she had like really long hair, and she just like, the book was really like old and like tattered, and the pages were all like
kind of like folded,
but separated at the same time, like there was wind, and you just see like her hair.
It was
like,
a marble sculpture.
Out of marble, and I just like, it was like so beautiful and perfect, and her skin was so perfect, and like everything.
I wanted to touch it to see like, is this real?
Yeah, I know. I was waiting for her to be like, gotcha! Like,
It was like the wood chair. It looked like real wood.
Yeah, it's like someone just spray painted it with white, or spray painted with marble spray paint. If you can have that, like
you can. There's some, well, not marble, but there's some like granite you could spray.
That's ridiculous.
That's pretty cool.
But it's just
even the wicker on the seat of the chair looked real, and her face was. There was remember that the marble bust of the little boy. The little boys?
Yeah, I was going to get to that right now.
Yeah, those are like the first... I don't know.
Because there was one side of the room, there was two older boys' sculpture of their faces and two younger ones. Mm-hmm. One sculpture was very detailed on the face, and but the weirdest thing is, like, when you look at one, the carving on the ear, the canal goes so far in, like, and then you even look... If you look underneath the lips,
you see the teeth.
You can see his two front buck teeth. Like, goes down to that detail. And the other one... Very little detail on the ears, very little detail on the mouth, and it's just like
his
different
eyes,
people.
Though, or the other ones had eyes.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think that those are all the same person, the same
Really?
like the same subject,
So,
same kid,
and the person just sculpted them multiple times.
Yeah, like different ages.
Oh,
as
that's
you get older.
cool. Because the teeth weren't there, and then the teeth.
And it's hard to get exact dates for a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
If it goes back like 600 or 700
Well,
years, it's like. Okay, it may have been done between this 10-year period, and if you look at them, it's like about that.
What was the year though?
I think those were
1460, right?
1460. It was Renaissance period.
Like, because when you look at the plaque, it has a year, and then it has like a guesstimation zoned out year.
Yeah.
Where it's like, well, it could have been this in between this and this. So it's just like, do your history, like do some homework.
Yeah,
like,
and then there's some pieces that get started one year, and then they get finished another year, and so it makes it kind of difficult to know exact dates, but. It doesn't really matter. It's like
it doesn't.
Ballpark. You know what period it was happening? It's during the Renaissance when art and creativity actually started for one of the first times ever becoming this broad thing where artists could make a living off of it, and because of that they were able to just make themselves so much better, and it forever changed human history.
It's so weird to see old stuff like that, and that's extremely old stuff in the United States of America because we're so young. I remember I had gone to the United Kingdom when I was in high school, and it's incredible how old everything is. You don't realize it. When I got there, that's when I realized how young we are here. But to see something that old here was really, really incredible.
Yeah, like, I recommend it. It's free.
Oh yeah, and it's free.
Yeah.
You should go. The National Gallery of Art in Washington, D.C.
You pay for it with your tax dollars.
Yes.
So go and take advantage of it, because it's a national treasure. There's a lot of national treasures.
The Rembrandt, real quick, was amazing. all of those portraits were so crazy.
Oh yeah, that was nuts.
And I took a bunch of pictures like of the framed pictures and different sculptures and stuff. So
we could put some up there.
Yeah, so we'll be posting those. Get you a pretty good idea. And
the original paintings that are on your American dollars.
Oh yeah,
they're all
there.
Yeah.
I took a picture of a $20 bill with Andrew Jackson on it with the actual original painting behind it. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So crazy. So we had a really good time. We were only there for 2 hours.
But we hit all of our favorite spots because we grabbed a map.
And when you look into like really close into the pictures, you could see all the different strokes they use. Like I wanted to get really close, but there's like security or people working like in every room, every corner, everywhere.
Just, like, pace back and two rooms
I mean, I wasn't trying to like
break a rule.
Yeah, I didn't mean to break a rule or like touch it or taint it or whatever. But I just wanted to see how close, like every little,
You're inching closer and closer and closer to a $20 million.
Yeah, exactly. That's why
piece of art.
Yeah,
like,
and then they'll be like,
so there's some guards like, sir.
Yeah, I'm like,
no.
Sorry.
And
you should take like a magnifying glass. That'd be better.
They should hand them out when you enter. And then give them, like, recycle.
Because I wanted to see because then there's some where they draw people that are the size of like smaller than your nail.
Like,
they paint a little face and not like eyes, but they just do a little circle. It's a face and a hat and arms. It's just so detailed. It's crazy.
I saw this one. It was a picture of some people in Egypt, and you see like super far in the distance, like really in the depth in the picture, you see like a little brown blob with a little yellow head and like a little dab, and it's like a backpack, and you see 2 little tiny black dots, and you see the feet, and you just look super close, and then you see like a horse or like a child next to them. It's just crazy. It's insane. And then you get like, I don't know. You see the pictures. We're just gonna, I feel like we're not doing it justice at all. Yeah. Because it's way more than we could imagine.
Yeah, so make sure you go to the National Gallery of Art when you're in DC.
Not just the National Gallery of Arts. There's tons of free stuff to go there that has.
Yeah, we saw.
I think the Smithsonian. Smithsonian's like right next door.
Are you serious?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
wow.
and
tons of stuff.
There were a bunch of places.
Hey, seriously, like away from the mic if you can do that.
Seriously,
all
the buildings in that whole area were huge. National galleries of
it's the national. Is that the National Mall? I think it's called. Anyway, totally worth it if you're in the area at all. Go.
Yes.
But we had to leave kind of early. We got enough time, but we're making our way to New York.
So we got in the van and started driving.
Maybe we should go in the other room.
Anyway, we started driving, started paying tolls to get to New York.
Oh my god,
so stupid.
The last two, 25, 15, and the last one was 25. And the way they say it, it's like, oh, that's $25. Like it's nothing.
I don't even pay $25 for like a pair of shoes, and they're making me pay $25.
Maybe
just to pass it like a little gate.
Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous.
We ended up paying a total of $74.15 just to get into New York.
So
seriously, guys,
that's disgusting.
If you ever
away from the mic,
if you ever come to New York, leave your trailer at home, or if you have one trailer, bring an extra wad of cash just for. Okay, all right,
yeah.
Extra, okay, you know what? Let's
wad of cash for tolls. Okay,
it's kind of a shorter podcast, but whatever. We'll just call it here because this is
Johnny's getting really sick.
Acting a fool.
Annoying.
All right. Well, we'll pick it up in New York next time. And until then,
stay sexy, everyone.
Oh God, Johnny! Ew!
Dude, wow! No! Somebody! No! No! He has my liver! He has my liver!